In my opinion, some of the best types of movies are the ones that keep you guessing. Films like Seven, The Sixth Sense, and Silence of the Lambs are a few modern day classic thrillers with consistent tension and unpredictability that made them really iconic. Now, 10 Cloverfield Lane, the topic of this video, it doesn't quite reach the heights of the aforementioned films, but still the movie does a terrific job keeping audiences engaged and guessing throughout the story. Now, the storyline of this film centers around a woman named Michelle who just called off her engagement with her fiancé. She gets in a car wreck and a man takes her hostage in his underground bunker. The man, played by John Goodman, claims that we were attacked and that they used biological or chemical weapons, and as a result, they can't go outside and they need to stay in the bunker. Now, the story does a terrific job of changing directions and making the viewer question what's happening. In the beginning, it appears Howard is just a maniac, a prepper, a doomsdayer. But after a while, we see Michelle and she witnesses a woman die outside the bunker, and she comes to the realization that Howard, albeit strange, appears to be telling the truth, or at least some truth. He hasn't just kidnapped her like she originally thought. Now, there's also another man stuck in the bunker with them too, Emmett. Emmett confides to Michelle that he actually chose and begged Howard to let him in the bunker. He helped Howard build it. So the character of Howard is really masterfully played by John Goodman. He was a perfect call for this role. His character changes from scene to scene, really keeping the audience guessing around him and his intentions. Is he just this strange prepper, or is there something sinister at play? Does he have malevolent intentions? Howard seems quite amicable, but he's also obsessed with control, and it seems to drive him nuts. Certain things seem to drive him nuts and really get under his skin. Despite this, Howard seems concerned for the two and their well-being, and that they enjoy their time in the bunker, especially Michelle. Now, it's pretty impressive, in my opinion. This movie was able to create such an engaging story filled with tension in pretty much just one set or one setting. As the movie progresses, we see Michelle realize Howard kidnapped a girl and killed her several years ago, and even though the outside world might be uninhabitable, Michelle decides to collude with Emmett to escape. Howard eventually thwarts their plan, and Michelle is forced to escape by herself, burning down the shelter. Now, there is one glaring plot hole, I think, in this film, and this is when the air filtration system goes down. Michelle is coerced to crawl through an air duct so she can reset the system. And to me, it just seems that Howard, being the prepper he was, being so on top of things, would anticipate this situation. Since he's so big, of course, Howard can't crawl through it, and in planning and preparing and building this bunker that has everything in it, that would seem like one scenario that would at least cross his mind, and he wouldn't have had the air filtration system in a place that's basically inaccessible from the bunker. Now, one thing I might have changed about this movie is the ending. I might have had Michelle and Emmett escape and excluded the part around Howard killing the girl, really just making him a psycho, and then maybe had them escape in the final scene, have them get taken by the aliens and look down at the bunker, just showing Howard staring at them. I think that would have been a better ending for the film. But overall, the movie was excellent, with incredible acting, a great story, and an ending that was definitely satisfying enough that didn't leave me disappointed. If you haven't seen this film, I definitely suggest it. Thanks for watching.